Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the Town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible. Now, WOPC welcomes you to this presentation of Perry County Vikings basketball. Here's the voice of the Vikings, Jay Hinson.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Viking basketball. I'm Jay Hinson alongside Gus Mathis and Tim Thomas as we are here live at Perry County High School in Linden, Tennessee for Region 6A first round between your Perry County Vikings, the number 7 ranked team in Class 1A, and the Clarksburg Rockets out of District 12, the number 3 seed out of that district. Clarksburg coming in this year, into today, 13-9-1. That one tie was a 40-40 tie to Frank Hughes that ended up being a brawl. There was a fight went on in that, and some guys got suspended. I think one off Clifton got suspended, I think, 1 game. And I think they had 1 or 2. But this isn't your normal Clarksburg team. They are very well coached. And if you haven't heard yet, Colton Peephouse is out tonight due to the fact that he rolled his ankle. A high ankle sprain is what they're calling it yesterday in practice. And but the hope is if you win this game, you'll have him again on Tuesday night. And I think the Vikings, they're going to have to find another gear here tonight, Timmy.
Yeah, for sure, Jay. Your senior leader basically is not playing tonight, and it's the first round of a win-or-go-home game. A lot of pressure. You just basically kind of got upset in district, so you should have a chip on your shoulder. Should be a pretty easy game to get yourself up and fight for tonight.
You got to hope so. If you come out and play like you should, it shouldn't be a big problem. But the biggest thing is the Vikings have to come out and think of this team as a Waynesboro, Collinwood, or even a Frank Hughes team. You can't think, well, we used to kill them all the time in middle school. Well, that don't matter. This is high school. They've got seniors on it, and one of them is Ty Cobb, who's a very good, Trey Cobb, not Ty. Ty,
that's from Upperman, or
he was a baseball player, but the one that we're thinking of is Ty Cobb, plays at Upperman.
Yeah, he's a stud.
That's 3A, so we don't have to worry about him.
Thank God.
But we do have to worry about his cousin Trey, which I'm pretty sure they got to be cousins somewhere down the line. But the thing is, tonight, is Clarksburg going to play like they like to play, which is up and down, or are they going to try and slow things up and make things different? That's the biggest problem right now. So we'll have to see what happens. But real quick for the Rockets, they're head coached by Nick Cobb. The games they played against teams that we know of was Frank Hughes and McEwen. They beat Frank Hughes at home in 4 overtimes. I watched that game, 75-71. They tied at Frank Hughes 40-40 due to the fight. And then they lost to McEwen at home 67-33 and lost at McEwen 75-49. So it just depends who comes. If the Viking team we know and love comes out, it don't matter how. It doesn't matter if Colton's in there or not. I feel like we'll be fine. But if we come out sloppy, looking for a leader, somebody's going to have to step up, and it'll be a ball game. And it's high school basketball. It's not college where in college, for the most part, you know who's going to beat who. Anybody can beat anybody at any given day. And the Vikings have to come out here and play like there is no tomorrow, because right now there's not. They don't need to worry about Houston County, Wayne County, McEwen, all that. They got to worry about the Clarksburg, school Rockets out of Carroll County right now. And that's the only team they got to worry about.
Yeah, I agree, Jay. You know, we already hit on it. You know, the odds of situations are against them, but we know the potential they have and the potential they could play for. Just do they show up tonight? And I got all the faith in the world that they are.
Yep.
They got a lot to play for, and like I said, it's a win or go home. That should be enough right there. Keep on playing. Keep on representing that Perry County across your chest.
Definitely. For the Rockets players to watch, I got number 3, Trey Cobbs, great shooter, can drive. He's a good hustler as well. Got to box him out. Number 5, Cannon Hampton, really good player. Can't leave him open. Must box out. Number 21, Garrett Bartholomew, great shooter, loves to drive. Got to box him out. Number 12, Aaron Dixon, great athlete, must contest. Got to box him out. And number 45, Clay Glosson, big man in the post. Got to box him out as well. I mean, they're not just huge in the paint, but they're physical. They're 7-4 back at home, 6-5-1 on the road. They're scoring right at 57 a game and giving up just under 57 a game. For your Vikings, coming in number 7 in the state, 17-6 overall. The District 11A runner-up, tournament runner-ups. Kenner Haston leads the way, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. Colton on the bench because he's hurt has 17 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. Jake Mercer, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Landon Warren, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Brody Leaf, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Cooper Haston, 3 points, 3 rebounds. And Eric Peters with 1 rebound. Vikings shooting 49%. Rich Hancock, Kobe Smith, both at 1 for 1. Landon Warren shooting 53%. Colton is shooting 51. Cooper Haston, Jasper Faduff, Dane Warren, Ryan Mars all at 50. Kenner Haston, Jake Mercer both at 49. Eric Moore's at 42. Brody Lee at 40. And Eric Peters at 36. From three-point land, the Vikings shooting 35%. Rich Hancock's 1 for 1. Landon Warren's at 43. Kenner Haston's at 39. Jake Mercer's at 37. Colton Peephouse is at 37. Ryan Mars at 33%. Eric Moore's at 29. Cooper Haston's at 25. Brody Lee's at 23. Eric Peters at 14 for the Vikings. And at the free throw stripe, Vikings shooting 74%. Waylon McCrory 4 for 4. Jake Mercer at 89. Cooper Haston's at 79. Kenner Haston's at 77. Colton Peephouse at 72. Landon Warren's at 69. Brody Lee is at 66. Ryan Mars and Dane Warren at 50. And Eric Peters at 33. Vikings averaging 30 rebounds, 18 assists to 13 turnovers, 7 steals, 5 blocks. They're 9-3 here at Dave Rose Memorial, looking to get their 10th win of the year here at home, and 8-3 on the road. Vikings are averaging just under 67 points a game and giving up 55. All right, before we get started, we got 2 minutes real quick. Our sponsor tonight is Young's Funeral Home. At Young's Funeral Home, we believe that every life tells a story worth honoring with dignity and grace. During your family's most difficult moments, we are here to provide more than just a service. We provide a steady hand, a compassionate heart, and a peaceful space to reflect. Whether you're seeking a traditional tribute or a unique celebration of life, our dedicated team handles every detail with meticulous care, allowing you to focus on what matters most, healing and remembrance. Let us help you navigate the journey of saying goodbye with the respect and personalized attention your loved one deserves. Call Young's at 931-589-3033. That's 931-589-3033. Like them on Facebook at Young Funeral Home or go to their website at youngfuneralhometn.com. That's youngfuneralhometn.com. As we're about to have the indication led by Brother Roy Williams, Roy Sharp. Not Roy Williams, the ball coach. Roy Sharp, the preacher from Henderson. I'll tell you what, you want to talk about one of the nicest guys, he's one of them. And a godly man, lost his wife to cancer not too long ago. And it's just great to see him here. Him and Coach Smith, he coached at Freed Hardeman for a long time with Coach Brother Hoyt, who was Kurt's granddad. So got a lot of people out and about tonight here for the Vikings. So hopefully they'll come out
crowd too.
Give us a show tonight. And a really good crowd, a late arriving crowd, but they're here. So we'll keep it here. We'll have the indication led by Brother Roy, and then the national anthem and starting 5 right here on 101.3 WOPC.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dave Rose Memorial Gym here at Perry County High School in Linden, Tennessee for tonight's first round of Boys Region 6A basketball tournament action. At this time, please rise for the invocation given by Mr. Roy Sharp. Following the invocation, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Father in heaven, we thank you so much for this opportunity to be together tonight. We ask you to bless these two teams and pray that they will play hard and have good sportsmanship. Thank you for each individual here and bless these schools and the good that they do. And we ask you to be with us as we travel later tonight, and we pray in your Son's name, Jesus Christ. And amen.
Amen.
Now for the starting lineups. First for the Rockets of Parksburg, we got number 0, Weston Vestal. Number 3, Trey Cobb. Number 5, Cannon Hampton. Number 21, Garrett Bartholomew. And number 45, Clay Glosson.
Region 6A tournament action. Tonight's game will be between the number 3 seed from District 12A, the Rockets of Parksburg, and the number 2 seed, the tournament runner-up from District 11A, the Vikings of Perry County. Now let's meet our starters. First from the visiting team, the Clarksburg Rockets. At guard, number 3, Trey Cobb. At center, number 0, Weston Vessel. Forward, number 45, Johnny Gotham.
Number 0. What? Number 0 was the one that was playing shooting.
At guard, number 21, Garrett Bartholomew. And forward, number 15, Jake Miller. The Rockets are head coached by Nick Cobb.
And here are the Vikings by Josh Miller.
And now it's on for your home team, your Pretty Vikings. At guard, the 6'2" freshman, number 2, Brody Lee. At guard, the 5'11" senior, number 3, Jake Mercer. At forward, the 6'5" junior, number 4, Brandon Warren. At forward, the 6'7" junior, number 5, Peter Exton. And at forward, the 6'3" freshman, number 25, Peter Exton.
Freshman number 2, Brody Lee. Senior number 3, Jake Mercer. Junior number 4, Landon Warren. Junior number 5, Kenner Haston. And freshman number 25, Cooper Haston for your Vikings. Rockets are in their road red uniforms, white numbers and lettering, Rockets written across the chest. Vikings in their home white uniforms, black numbers and lettering, gold outline, Vikings written across the chest. Vikings will be going from left to right. Rockets right to left. It'll be Haston against number 15, Miller. So instead of number 5, Hampton, it was Miller that came off the bench. I didn't see it. First round of the region underway, going to be won by the Vikings. Mercer with it in the front court. They're going to be in a 2-3, Tim. Haston with it. He's going to pop a 3 on the wing. It's no good. Rebound by Brody Lee. Brody, back out Mercer. Mercer for 3 on the wing. No good again. Ball's tipped. And it's going to be rebounded by the Rockets, and it goes off of Warren. Got to grab the rebound. Ball will be thrown into Cobb. We just start this first quarter. Name of the game, Tim, is survive and advance. That's all you can do.
And tournament time, that's all that matters.
Ball swung up top to Vestal. Vestal over to Cobb. Cobb can shoot that. Swings it back to number 15, Miller, off to Vestal. Vestal to Bartholomew. Miller looking for Cobb. Going to lob it over to Bartholomew, back to Cobb. Cobb to Miller in the paint to Vestal. Vestal pumps, and he walked. Yep. He didn't even take a dribble. He just kind of, I think he did a double step, didn't he?
Yeah. I think he switched pivot foots, honestly.
Oh, okay. Haston bringing it down. He'll hand it off to Mercer. Mercer back to Cooper. Cooper in the high post. Landon, turnaround jumper, no good. Just trying to force something right now, Timmy. Trying to get the feel of stuff. Hadn't played in a week. Ball swung over into the paint. Vestal pumps again. He walked again. Yeah. Coach Cobb got to talk to him. He's like, hey, that's twice you've done that. That's twice you've done it. Vikings got to figure something out right here. Go in the paint. Yeah. Go to the goal. Mercer with it up top. Swings it to Lee. Lee pumped. Into the front court. Brody looking for Haston. Haston going to go to his right. Going to kick it back out to Lee. Lee for 3 on the wing. No good. Rebound Haston. No good. And we got a foul. And Kenner the line to shoot 2. And Timmy, we're going to the offensive glass.
You can't even be mad about that. That was a good job by Kenner grabbing it and going right back up. Basketball 101 right there.
Kenner's first is good. Vikings get the lead 1-0 with 6:12 to go here in the first. And this region 6A first round. Second one good as well. 2 for the junior, and it's 2-0 Vikings. Vikings in a little bit of a trap. Driving middle, Cobb up for 2. In and out, rebounded by Haston. Haston going to bring it down. He's got Landon wide open, never threw it to him. Off the Lee. Lee again for 3, but he walked. Did he?
I don't think he walked.
Well, his granddaddy didn't like it, but Coach Lee never moved, so I'm going to go with that.
I think Coach Lee looked at Kirk for a reaction and see what happened on his end.
Cobb with it. Cobb going to drive. Gives it off. Up for 2. Good by Vestal. Tied up at 2 here with 5:41 to go in the first quarter. Lee across the timeline. Over to Mercer. High post Haston. Haston to Lee. Lee to Cooper. Cooper pumps. Throws it to Kenner. Up for two. Gets it blocked. Rebounded by the Rockets. Cobb bringing it down here for the Rockets into the front court. They're going to take some pressure out of the ball. Vikings, are they still in a zone or are they in a man?
It's like a zone. 2-3.
Bartholomew to Miller. Lob pass over to Vestal. Back up top. Gives it back to Cobb. Cobb going to drive. Lobs it in. Ball's tip. Picked back up by the Rockets. And Coach Cobb wants a timeout. It's just a 30. Right now, it's on the offensive end that's killing me. We look lost. And I guess you can say that because you don't have your leader out there.
Yeah, honestly, we're a second half team anyways. So, I mean, like you said, it's been a week since we played. So a little rust. Trying to get back in your groove.
Well, also, too, I mean, most of these guys hadn't played them since they were in middle school.
Yeah.
And we've not played Clarksburg in high school in about 3 years, I guess. So, I mean, I know one thing. We got to be ready to go. And right now, we just can't get anything to fall on the offensive end. Miller, high post. Gets it back up top to Miller. Miller lobs it. Back up over to Cobb. Cobb guarded by Lee. Back up top, Bartholomew. 3 seconds in the paint. Lobbed in. Vestal with it. Going to turn around jumper. Good.
Shot.
And he's got all 4, and it's 4-2 Clarksburg here over your number 7 Vikings of Perry County. Lee off to Haston. Haston into Warren. Warren up for 2. Good. Timmy, they got to do that. They got to do that right there all night.
That's going to be there.
Cobb stops. Getting trapped. Lost the ball. And it'll skull back to the Vikings.
Big time play right there.
That's by a senior.
Yeah.
No, senior.
Pressure.
Oh, pressure. I thought you said a freshman.
No.
3:51 to go on the first. We're tied up at 4. Haston going to pop a 3 up top, in and out, rebounded by the Rockets. He just didn't shoot that with confidence to me, Timmy. Did you? It
looked kind of lazy, didn't it?
Just kind of shoot that bad boy. Bartholomew back over to Cobb. Cobb just holding it. Going to swing it to Miller. Miller, Bartholomew. Back up top. Miller going to lob to Vestal, and I don't know how he got out of that. Cobb for 3, no good. Rebound by Cooper Haston. Cooper bringing it down himself. Driving right. Off to Haston. Mercer.
Mercer's got to shoot that.
Oh, and it's going to be a foul on Miller. That's his second. Team second. Mom down here trying to coach. Off to Haston. Haston going to stop. Pull up jumper on the side. No good. Rebounded by the Rockets. 2:56 to go on the first. We're tied up at 4 here against the Rockets of Clarksburg. Ball swung over to Miller. High post Vestal. Vestal back. Up top Bartholomew. Off to Cobb. Cobb pulls it out. I'm going to swing over to Miller. Miller off to Bartholomew. Back to Cobb off of his head. And goes, unfortunately, right into our hurt player and hopefully didn't hit his foot. 2:28 to go on the first. Miller's out. I didn't see who came in. 45, that is Clay Glosson.
We giving Colton that steal?
No, I mean, I guess we could. Haston with it. Back up top, Mercer in the landing. Back out, Cooper. Cooper for 3. In and out, rebound Haston. And it's all on Haston.
I don't like that.
He did go over the back, but
it was after he already called it. Like, the box out didn't happen until he already grabbed the ball.
no. Lob pass down. I don't know how that got through. Vestal going to stop. Papa Deuce, good. I don't know who this guy is, but
I told you.
He's 3 for 3.
In warm-ups, he had a slick shot.
Kenner over to Brody. Back up top. Kenner trying to drive. Back out Cooper. Cooper to Mercer. Mercer pumps. Mercer for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Rockets. Cobb will walk it down. Nothing falling, Tim.
No, can't buy a bucket right now.
Looks like they're going to do a stall tactic too. Bartholomew back to Vestal. Right now, Vestal could shoot it from the other side of the court and make it. Cobb going to swing it. 14's Halter for 3, no good. Off of Mercer, he gets the rebound. Mercer throws it down to Haston. Haston, Euro, go short. Rebound Cooper, and he's fouled. Kenner's got to make that layup. Man.
I think he had spread out too much on that Euro on it.
Ryan Mars, Eric Moore about to come in for the Vikings. Cooper going on the line to shoot 2. His first in and out. Mercer and Haston Kinder coming out. Trying to give them a breather a little bit. Try to say, hey, you know, y'all can shoot better.
Yeah.
Cooper's second was good. And it's 6-5. Rockets with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. And they'll go for one shot more than likely. With Cobb's on a little bit of a job. Swings it over to Halter. Halter back up top to Bartholomew. Back to Halter. And the paint back up top over to Cobb. He can't dribble again. Bartholomew to Cobb. Long pass over to Halter. In the high post to Vestal. Back out to Cobb. Cobb for 3. No good. Rebounded by Cooper. 25 seconds to go here in the quarter. Cooper gives it up to Ryan Mars. Off to Eric Moore. Moore tries to get in the paint through the legs. Cooper fakes. Cooper going to drive. Pumps. Up for 2. Good. That's not a walk. That back foot never moved. Cobb off the Halter. 4 seconds. Halter don't know, and the clock goes out. That's the end of the quarter. Vikings 7, Rockets 6. Back in about 48 on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the Town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second quarter will be Rocket basketball. Vikings will have their starters back in besides Cooper. Cooper's out, Eric Peters in. All 6 of the Rockets' points have come from number 0, Vestal. And for the Vikings, we've got Cooper Haston with 3, Kenner and Landon Warren with 2 apiece. Got to find some energy. 2-3 zone again. Ball's in the high post to Vestal. Vestal spins, and he walked again. But Timmy, he made the shot again. This kid can't miss. Let's see if the Vikings can get a little bit bigger lead than what they've had. Kenner across the timeline. Swings it right to Mercer. Mercer Back up top, Hastings. Over to Brody. Lee driving. Up for two. No good. Looking for a foul, but not going to get that, I don't think. I mean,
Not this early.
Kurt thought it should have been a foul, which it probably was, but, you know, they're not going to call it. They're going to keep Clarksburg in the game as much as they possibly can. Cobb off the halter. Lobs it over to Bartholomew. Back up top to Cobb. He can shoot that. We don't need to just keep our hands down. Cobb will swing it over to Bartholomew. That should have been a walk. 3 on the way, off the glass and good. 7 minutes to go in the half. Vikings trailing 9-7. Brody over to Haston. Kenner back to Brody. Over to Mercer. Mercer into Haston. Haston tries to throw it. Good hustle there by Landon, and it goes off of a rocket and back to the Vikings. Well, I guess that is a little bit good that Vestal's coming out. Maybe that'll calm him down.
Yeah.
Ball's thrown into Haston. Haston for 3 in the corner. Bang! Makes it 10-9. Maybe that'll get him going. 6:33 to go in the half. Vikings with a 10-9 lead. Halter over to Bartholomew. Back over to Halter. Back up top, Bartholomew. Off to Cobb. Cobb want to pull it back out. Cobb want to give it up to Bartholomew. Back up top to Halter. In the middle, Miller off to Bartholomew. And throws it off to Miller. Miller going to lob it in. Stolen away by Warren. Off to Haston. Haston gets it stolen. I don't know what he's trying to do right there. Blocked by Haston. Haston with the rebound. And Haston will bring it down. 5:38 to go in the half. Vikings lead 10-9. Haston, Mercer. Mercer, Warren. Warren lost it off to Mercer. Turnaround jumper. No good. In and out. Rebound, Brody Lee. Brody to Haston. Kenner wants a 3. No good. Rebounded by the Rockets. Just cannot get anything. I mean, this might be one of the worst shooting nights I've seen us to have in a while. Cobb going right. You don't want to give him any open space. Gives it up to Miller. Miller in the paint to Glosson. Back out Miller. He lobs it to Bartholomew. Over to Cobb. 4:53 to go in the half. Vikings only up by 1. Halter. Up top. Back out. Halter. Back up top Miller. Timmy, I mean, they're not holding it. They're just kind of running their offense and getting a good shot. And wanted. Ball stolen away by Warren. Great job there. Haston throws it down to Mercer. Mercer. Lee. Going to go up for 2. No good. Ball's tipped out again. Rebound Eric. Peters for 3. No good. We just, go up. Why are we not going up for a deuce? We've hit 1 3 and we probably shot 10. Cobb to Miller. Wide open for 3. Good. They're feeling it, Tim. We're not playing up to par right now. 12-10 Rockets. 4:01 to go in the half. And Timmy, you're giving them so much confidence right now. You got to stop it at some point. If you don't, this is going to be this type of game all night.
I say honestly, Jay, we need to do the same thing they're doing. Set up our half-court offense, run it a couple of times until we get the look we want.
Well, we need to get out of this 2-3 because right now we can't stop them from going to shooting a 3. I mean, I understand. They're going to give you your best effort, but really, I mean, we just need to find a way and just shoot better. I mean, we're just not. We're just kind of going through the motion instead of shooting it, with confidence. You know what I'm saying? Brody Swings it to Mercer. I mean, Landon's open. Off to Kenner. He spins. Up for 2. And a foul. And a technical foul on Coach Cobb. So Kenner will shoot 4. And I hope he makes all of them. He's never had that guy before. Kenner on line to shoot 2. The 2 foul shots. First one's good. He's got 5. Gives the Rockets a 1-point lead. Kenner trying to make the second one. Does. Do you keep him or put the 89% center on the line? Well, maybe that was the technical shots. Nope, it was not. Kenner trying to make all 4. Third one's good. I mean, maybe this can help us a little bit here, Timmy, because that gives us the ball right back.
Maybe.
Made all 4. He's got 9 of the 14. Vikings lead 14-12 with 3:41 to go here in the first half. Brody Lee with it. Going to swing over to Mercer. Back to Lee. Lee over to Cooper. Cooper. 2 bunched up off to Mercer. Mercer into Haston. Haston, Lee. Lee, Cooper. Cooper for 3. In and out. Ball's tipped up, but rebounded by Glosson. Well, we were boxing out on the offensive end. Not so much now. Ball's off to Halter. Vestal with it. Gives it up to Cobb. Cobb. In the high post, Halter. Off to Vestal, back to Cobb. In the paint, Glosson, back to Vestal. 3 on the way by Miller, no good. Rebounded by the Rockets. Vestal to Cobb. Cobb pumps, going to drive. Pull up in the lane, good. And we're tied up at 14 with 2.5 to go in the half. Kenner off to Brody. 2:25 to go in the half. Brody off to Mercer, into Haston. Haston over to Cooper. Cooper pumps. He's going to drive. Back out. Mercer pumps. Gets bumped. Bumped again. Back out. Brody for 3. Bang! And the Vikings get a 3-point lead, 17-14. Cobb bringing it down. Still driving. Lost it off his foot. You got to trap him. And timeout by Coach Cobb. He wants a full. A little bit more of a life right here, Tim.
Yeah.
I thought we did a better job on the defensive end right there. So full timeout. We'll keep it here. I'd like to thank Young's Funeral Home. If you want to call Young during your family's most difficult times, they're here to provide more than just a service. They provide a steady hand and a compassionate heart and a peaceful space to reflect. Give them a call at 931-589-3033. Like them on Facebook at Young Funeral Home or go to their website at youngfuneralhometn.com. As Tim and I were talking about a little bit ago before the game, we always thought it was Young's. We just call it Young's,
Yeah,
but it is
Young
Funeral Home. So,
yeah, we owe a big shout out today for the JBL Commissioner Cannon Rhodes of the good job he's doing by bringing, a filter back into youth basketball into the Perry County system.
Yep.
And then he's got a really good head officiating crew over there by Tyler Dudley as well.
You got that right. And the good thing is a lot of these boys, if not all of them, played in the JBL.
Yeah, every single one of them almost.
Minute 49 to go. Tim, what do you think the Vikings need to do right here to close this half out?
I'm kind of half tempted. I want to go to man. Kind of speed it up a little bit.
Yeah. Vestal with it. And, oh, me. Brody was just a titch late. If he would have done that, he would have gotten the steal.
I think if Jake would have saw it, he could have got it too.
Vestal with it. Up for two. Block, but fouled. That'll be Landon's first, team's first of the quarter.
Perry County number 4, Landon Ward, his first, team's first.
And if Vestal's just as good of a shooter at the free throw line as he is at the regular stuff, I think he's going to go in. First one's good. He's got 7, makes it 17-15 Vikings with a minute 29 to go. The second one's no good. Rebound by Kenner. Haston bringing it down. Gives it up. Mercer needs to get going. No good. Rebound. Brody. Back out. Cooper. Kenner going to drive all the way. That's got to be a flop. Yes. I'm a little bit shocked that wasn't a flop warning, Timmy, because Kenner was going away from contact. They called it on the floor?
Yep.
And Kirk wants a 30 because he thought it was on the shot. So what do you think he's talking to him about right here, Tim?
I think he's wanting some half-court offenses because everything that has pretty much been in a half-court set has worked. Not necessarily we got a bucket off of it, but we got a good look.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably going to set some stuff up, for the future to end this 1 minute of this half. And then defensively, he might try to change it up. But I'm thinking the biggest thing on that timeout is he might try to press.
Press or no press?
Press,
yeah. Minute 17 to go in the half. Vikings have it underneath their own basket. Cooper to throw in. Into Kenner. Kenner for 3. No good. The ball's tipped. Nobody going to glass. Landon was there, but he didn't box nobody out.
You got to box out. You can't jump up with him.
Ball swung over to Bartholomew. He'll pull it out. 1 minute to go here in the half. Vikings leading only by 2 here against the Clarksburg Rockets. Cobb with it. He'll pull it out. Going to give it up to Bartholomew off in the corner to Vestal. Vestal gives it back up to Bartholomew. Off to Cobb. Cobb looking for a screen. I don't think they'll go for one shot. They like to do this little half court and then do what they need to do. But now it looks like they are. But now it does look like they're going to go. Ball swung over to Bartholomew. Back up top, Vestal. Vestal gives it off to Cobb. Cobb. They're clogging that middle up every time, Tim. Now we're going to try and trap. Ball's lobbed in. Tipped. Pick back up. Broken play. Cobb with it. Cobb pumps up for 2. In and out. We go to the half. Vikings 17. The Rockets of Clarksburg 15. We'll go to the half with them. Be back in about 2 minutes on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
We're at the half. Vikings with a very, very timid lead, 17-15 over the Clarksburg Rockets here at home. I mean, I understand we're more of a second half team, Tim, but you've given every possible confidence builder you can possibly do to the team from Clarksburg. They feel like that they can play with them, and right now they are. I mean, the biggest thing is we've missed a lot of shots, but we are not getting second and third chances. We like we did in that first couple of minutes.
Yeah.
First couple of minutes we missed, but then we just kind of went away from going to the cup. Like, we got to go to the cup, get them in foul trouble. Miller's already got 2 fouls. We need to get Glosson in foul trouble. He's got 1. Halter was in there too. He's got 1. So, I mean, we can do that. But why we're playing so timid, I understand it's because Colton's hurt. We don't have our leader out there. But, we just got to play at the very least, one game without him. And and have him back hopefully for Tuesday night, depending on how he feels, and get this win. But it just stinks that we look just so off. I mean, what do you say?
I mean, like you kind of hit on it a while ago, Jay, we're getting good looks. We've got some good shots off. We're just, for the longest time, we just ain't got one to go. Yeah. I mean, they've got some shots, but, I mean, they're having a fight for what they get, honestly. I mean, they've hit some tough shots. The number 0, I can't think of his name.
Vestal.
But, I mean, he's hit some tough shots. It's not like they're being wide open.
No. And unfortunately for us, that's the way we're missing because we ain't got nobody coming at us.
Yeah, it's a different pace. I don't think they're really used to this kind of style play. Everybody in our district, for the most part, is in your jock strap. You're feeling a lot of pressure. There's just not a lot of pressure here. But the one thing Clarksburg's doing, like we did in the first probably about 3.5 minutes of that first quarter, is they're crashing the boards. They're boxing out. They're trying to make you go over the bag. Like, they're getting a lot of rebounds. Right now, I would say that's the Achilles heel for the Perry County Vikings is they're losing the rebounding battle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you fix those couple of things. I say we got to change the 2-3 up, speed the game up a little bit, man-to-man, or get that 1-3-1, and maybe throw a couple of press opportunities at them. I wouldn't stay in it long, but throw it at them just randomly.
We got a final. Frank Hughes, 54. Houston County, 44.
Wow. Nice.
Wayne County already won. So who am I missing? McEwen and Collinwood. Let's see how that one's going. I'll have to figure it out. But what an upset there with that puts Wayne County and Frank Hughes playing to who's playing for a region championship.
Wow. So Collinwood's playing McEwen?
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
Looking at the stats right now for the Rockets, Trey Cobb with 2, Jake Miller and Garrett Bartholomew with 3 apiece, and 7 to lead all scorers. Weston Vestal for the Vikings. Landon Warren with a deuce. Brody Lee and Cooper Haston with 3 apiece, and Kenner Haston leading all scorers with 9. As I'm going to look up how the McEwen game's going with Collinwood.
Just got information. Collinwood got beat by 3.
3?
Yep.
Wow.
Not an actual official final score, but that's awesome by Collinwood playing them that close because McEwen's a tough team.
I mean, that just irritates me more. It just shows you that it's in the heavens that it should be Wayne County and Perry County times 4 for the region championship. Frank Hughes already upset Houston County in Aaron. You got
46-43 final score. McEwen won.
According to Joe Gray, 46-43. McEwen over what you said.
We're about a minute and 30 away from second half action. And, you know, Jay,
Yeah.
the leadership you keep on talking about, Colton brings a lot of that energy, you know, especially in this second half. You know, he's really a third quarter player. You've got to have some action step up from Landon and Brody.
Yep.
You know, Kenner's going to get his points. That is what it is. But Landon and Brody and Jake,
Yeah, Jake.
got to really tie into this third quarter, see what can happen.
Jake has not been able to get anything going tonight. It's going to be Viking basketball.
I like to see some post play in this third quarter, honestly.
We got to make our open shots. We got to get in them more. Make them turn it over because they'll turn it over. They did it in the first half.
Yep.
But we've got to make them tired. But as you can tell from these other games, it's not easy. You can't. You're not going to walk in somewhere and just they're going to give it to you. You got to take it. And right now, the Vikings are going to have to take it. Ball's thrown in the lead. Brody off to Mercer. Mercer going right. Looking for Haston. Throws it into Warren. Turnaround jumper. Good. Really good setup there by Coach Kurt. And instead of giving it to Kinder in the corner, threw it into Landon wide open for a good deuce. Timmy, we're still in the zone. Ball's tipped. Good hustle. Picked up by Mercer. Mercer looking to go all the way. He's fouled. Oh, my goodness.
Man, that ball went in.
And that ball was on, or that foul, not ball, that foul was on Trey Cobb, his first, team's first. And Jake the line to shoot two to try to give the Vikings their biggest lead. Back iron. Second one's good. Jake with his first point. It's 20-15 Vikings. 7.5 to go here in the third. Bartholomew stops, gives it up to Cobb. Cobb stops, into Bartholomew. Almost got it threw away again. Off to Cobb. Cobb back out Miller in the paint. Vestal turnaround. No good, but a foul on Warren.
Lord.
Landon acting like he don't know what he did, but Kurt was telling him, yeah, you did. You got to think. I mean, I don't know if he fouled or not. What do you think?
I don't know. If it was, it definitely went on the shot. It was after the shot.
Anyway, Vestal the line to shoot two. His first is good. He's got 8. Makes it 20-16 Vikings with 7:16 to go on the third. Second one. Good as well. 20-17 Vikings, 7:15 to go on the third. Brody Lee will bring it down across the timeline. Brody in the Cooper. Back to Brody. Lee off to Cooper. Cooper going to go around. And we're going to have a hold on number 45, Glosson. And that's his second. I mean, we could get them in foul trouble. They're banging and beating on us all night.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want to get it in the paint. I don't think they really got enough bigs to go against our two bigs.
So
I mean, 3 technically if you put Kenner in there.
Oh, his name is Hatler. Not Hatler, but Hatler. Ball's thrown in the lead. Brody wants a 3. Bang!
That's
Big
huge.
3, and the Vikings get their biggest lead by 6.
Huge freshman shot.
Hatler off to Bartholomew. Bartholomew lost the ball, but of course, we already got the steal, and then he calls it. You got to let that go.
Yeah, just let that play. Just let that play out.
I'm really liking this pressure.
I do too. Yeah, it definitely makes it more our pace.
Ball's thrown in the Landon. Warren takes a couple dribbles off the Lee. Lee off to Kenner. Kenner for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound by Mercer. Mercer pumps. Kicks it out. Warren. Lee pumps up 3. In and out. Rebounded by Miller. Stolen away by Kenner. Kenner up for 2. And he'll go to the line. Shooting 2. Okay, I like this. The fans like it too. We're playing a little bit better here. A little bit quicker. That's Miller's 3rd. And Kenner in the line to shoot 2. First shot good. Kenner's got 10. 7 of his 10 are from the line.
That's kind of crazy.
8 of his 11. Hey, helping that free throw percentage.
Yeah.
25-17 Vikings. Ball swung over to Cobb. Cobb gets it across. Ball's tipped, but picked back up by Vestal. Vestal going to drive. Kicks it out to Bartholomew. Over to Hattler. Hattler for 3. Good. And it's 25-20 Vikings with 6 minutes to go on the 3rd. Mercer in the front court. Off to Warren. Warren to Haston. Haston going to drive baseline. Throws it into Warren. Stole it away. Oh, they're going to call a walk. Wow.
I really don't like that call.
I don't either. That was a hustle play. I don't like it either. But Landon, Kenner's got to not throw 100-mile-an-hour at him. Kenner throws it back. Brody, one dribble, little floater. Good. This is what I was hoping for from Brody. He's got 8. It's 27-20. Ball stolen away. Hasted all the way. Fouled at 1. Now we're seeing a little bit here, Timmy. Now we're getting a little bit of a feel.
I'm telling you, I think that was our problem the whole first half is it wasn't going fast enough for us.
And Coach Cobb wants another timeout. It'll be a full 5:25 to go here in the 3rd. Vikings trying to add on. They're finally starting to feel a little bit of a groove. So we'll see what happens here in a few. I'd like to thank our sponsor tonight, Young Funeral Home, here in Linden. At Young's, we believe that every life tells a story of worth honoring with dignity and grace. And during your family's most difficult moments, Young Funeral Home is there to provide more than just a service. We provide a steady hand, a compassionate heart, and a peaceful space to reflect. If you need them, call Young's at 931-589-3033. Like them on Facebook at Young Funeral Home or go to their website at youngfuneralhometn.com. 5:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Vikings leading 29-20. And, Timmy, you can tell we definitely aren't the same team without Colton. But if that does transpire, we've got to figure something out here in the second half to where if we can win this one out and it go into Tuesday night.
Yeah, Colton definitely helps stretch the floor out a lot. But if we can get this kind of play from Brody with his absence, that I think we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I think you're right. Right now, get this to 10 points and keep going. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Bad shooting eye.
All gas, no breaks right now.
Kenner misses that. In and out, rebounded by the Rockets. That ball just went in and out. I just read Kirk's lips. He just said unbelievable. Cobb with it up top. Vikings leading 29-20 with 5:11 to go on the 3rd. Cobb will swing it over to Hattler. Hattler going to give it back to Cobb. Cobb dribbling it up top. 4:57 to go on the 3rd. Cobb guarded by Lee. Gives it up. In the paint. Turnaround jumper. Tough shot. No good. Rebound Haston. Haston bringing it down. Haston gives it up to Warren. One dribble all the way. Where was the foul there? Rebounded by the Rockets. Bringing it down is Cobb. Guarded by Mercer. He's going to drive. Stop. Pull up. No good. Rebound Mercer with one hand. Finally get a foul. And Timmy, that's Cobb's 3rd.
That's huge.
He's only got 2 points. But that's a ball handler.
Yeah, that is the ball handler.
But here's the deal. I don't think Coach Cobb is going to get him out anytime soon.
No.
So Jake could go to the line to shoot 2. I think he just called Jake Jack. I really do think Josh just said that. I could be wrong. 5th team foul here for the Rockets. First shot by Jake, gets the roll. He's got 2. He's 2 for 3 from the line. Trying to get to 75%. Does. 31-20 Vikings, 4:27 to go here in the third. Ball swung behind Cobb. He picks it up. Cobb splits a double team, still driving. Good pass, up for 2, blocked by Warren. Great job there by Landon.
Good job by Landon. He waited until he was at the peak before he ever went up that time.
Yeah, that was Gabriel Derryberry up for 2. I thought he had an easy deuce. Ball's thrown in to Cobb. Cobb going to pull it out. Now he's going to drive middle. Little floater in the lane. Good. A little too easy right there, Tim.
Yeah.
We got to just play more physical. Don't let them go in like that. Just throw up a runner. Ball swung to Mercer. Mercer. Up top, Hastings. Kenner to Brody. Brody for 3. Short. Rebounded by Cobb.
That looked good, though.
Yeah. 3:44 to go in the third. Vikings leading 31-22. Cobb in the front court. Just dribbling it. He'll pull it out.
Count.
I mean, they're not going to just hold it. They're going to start attacking. Vikings got to be ready for it. Cobb back up top to Haitler. Back to Cobb. That's a walk. Cobb driving, and he walked. Yep. No, that back foot skidded, did it not? I thought his left foot skidded.
Yeah, it did. He almost got a technical.
Brody going to bring it down. Up to Hastings. Hastings. Float. Little floater. Short. Ball's tipped. Rebound. Vikings Mercer. Lee. Got to give it up. Off to Warren. Lee. One more pass. Mercer. Why are we not shooting the ball? Hastings. 3 in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Cooper. He fouled him across the chest. Be strong with the basketball. Cobb in the front court. He'll keep running it. Vikings only up by 9 with 2:27 to go in the third. Ball's over to Hattler, looking in the paint. Throws it up top to Cobb. Cobb going to drive. Kicks it out. Lob pass over. Hattler. Going to drive. Floater in the lane. It's short. And he was out of bounds. It'll go back to the Vikings. Ryan Mars will come in and get Cooper. I mean, we just look timid to shoot the basketball. Jake was wide open.
Yeah, I don't know why Jake didn't even look. That's 2 times he's done that. 1 in the first half, 1 in the second half.
2:05 to go in the third. Vikings clinging to a 9-point lead. Ryan Mars with it. Back up top to Brody. Brody into Hastings. Kenner on a spin. Back out Ryan. Mars. Mercer. 3 for Mercer. Bang! If there was somebody that needed that more than anybody, that's Jake Mercer. 34-22 Vikings. 1:42 to go in the third. In the front court, Cobb. Looks like we're extending that zone a little bit. In the middle. Ball's tipped. Get on the floor, guys. Cobb wide open for 3. No good. Ryan Mars is in there trying to get a rebound. He does. Up to Warren. Up to Hastings. Hastings. Up to Brody. Lee. All the way. And he gets it blocked and it'll stay here. Number 21, Bartholomew, will come in and get number 14, Halter. I'm sorry. I've been calling him Hattler all day. Halter. I'm sorry. Ryan into Mercer. Mercer into Hastings. Hastings over to Ryan Mars for 3. No good. Rebound. Hastings. Up for 2 in the paint. No good. Rebound. Good.
That was a good little inbound play.
Yes, it was.
Landon had a good seal down there.
He did. I was really hoping Landon would get the ball there, but I will take it.
He had it.
36-22. Driving right is Bartholomew. Gets it in the paint. Up for 2, and we're going to have a foul. And I don't know how that was a foul.
It's got to be on Kenner. It's got to be. There's no way it's on Landon.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
It's his third.
I disagree. Disagree with that one.
I didn't see Landon with anything. Now, I'm with you. I thought Kenner did something.
I thought it may have been the reach on Kenner.
So Eric Peters will come in for him. Number 2 is getting the shooter. That is Gabriel Derryberry. No, he's getting Cobb. 49 seconds. Vikings leading 36-22. Second one by Glosson will be off the glass. No good. Nobody boxed out. No good. Rebound by Peters. Off to Haston. Kirk just said 1 shot. He's got to count. He'll give it back to Brody. Brody going right. Off of Kenner. Stolen away. Bartholomew. Good. 36-24. Kenner driving. Kick out Lee. Lee for 3. And no good. Mercer with the rebound. Looks back at the clock. Mercer. Lee. Lee driving middle. Throws it up off the Peters. Missed it. Rebounded by the Rockets. It's just been that type of night, Tim. Vikings 36. Rockets 24. Back in 2 minutes with 4-quarter action right after this on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Eight minutes to go. Vikings trying to have a region semifinal matchup between McEwen, who beat Collinwood only by 3 points tonight.
We need that film. I'd like to know what Collinwood did.
I'd like to watch that film.
Yeah.
Vikings lead by 12. It's 36-24, but man, we have just missed so many. This might be one of the worst shooting nights we've had. Bartholomew with it, off to Vestal. Vestal will give it up to Cobb. Cobb looking to drive. Can't now. Gets it back to Bartholomew. Bartholomew swings it over to number 15, Miller. High post. Stolen away by Cooper. Cooper bringing it down. And finally a foul on Bartholomew. I'll say this. When we get the ball like a steal, they are just grinding. I mean, just right on top of it.
Yeah.
So Bartholomew will come out, and 14, Halter will come in. They're going to tell Vestal and Miller to put their jerseys in. Okay. I don't know why exactly it's got to be down here, but whatever. So Cooper into Brody. Brody across the timeline in the front court. Swings it over to Cooper. High post, Haston. Haston, Mercer. Mercer for 3. No good. Kenner couldn't get it. Cobb bringing it down. You got to slow him up. Throws it over. Miller open. Nope, going to throw it in the paint to Glosson. Up for 2.
How is that a foul?
I don't know. But that's Landon's 4th. You can't let him get that close, Tim. And you can't let him get that shot off. Oh, me. And one shot, but Glossen's going to get the roll. Glosson to come out, and they're going to press Timmy. 7:06 to go in the game, 36-27. Ball's thrown into Lee. Lee, Cooper. Cooper, back to Lee. Lee gets it across. Back to Mercer. Mercer. How is that not a foul? Up top to Lee. Lee dribbling it. Over to Mercer. Mercer to Haston. Haston going to drive baseline. Up for two. Good. 38-27 Vikings. 6:33 to go in the game. Cobb gets a screen. Gives it up. Cooper's got to get out there quick, but Miller's going to pop it. No good. Rebound Vestal. And he'll get fouled.
It's the way he contorts his body as to why he gets fouls. I just watched it.
Yep.
Every single time, it's props to him, but that's what's wrong with basketball. You play to the foul.
Just because he kind of makes a herky-jerky move, it's a foul. Well, Kenner got hit down here, and they didn't call it. Vessel's got 10, and it's 38-28 Vikings with 6:21 to go. Got a box out, and it's good. Doesn't matter. Number 25, Samuel Wallace, will come in for number 14, Halter, and a press again. Lee to Haston. Lobs it down to Cooper. Cooper to Kenner. Kenner lobs it down to Ryan Mars. Lost the ball. Mars to Kenner. Kenner driving. Kicks it over to Mercer. One dribble. Up for two. Up and under. No good. Rebounded by the Rockets with 6 minutes to go. Cobb bringing it down. Still driving. Nobody got in his face. Kenner into Mercer. Mercer. Lob pass down to Cooper. Cooper bringing it down. Cooper looking to go to work, and he carried it. And Landon will come in for Ryan. If I'm Landon, I'm not touching nobody because they're going to, or even cough on them. They're going to call it. He didn't let him in. He already told him to throw it in. It's a good call by the ref. 5:43 to go in the game. Vikings clinging to a 7-point lead. Cobb with it. Gives it up to Miller. In the paint to Vestal. Vestal up for two. Good. No good. Rebound by Cooper. Good D. Kenner. Across the timeline. Kenner. Pull up. Long shot. Fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. And I believe that's going to be on Wallace. And it is. Kenner on the line to shoot two here for the Vikings. First shot good. He's got 18, looking for 19. Landon Warner come out. Peters in. Makes it 39-31. Kenner trying to make it 40. I don't know what we're talking about. Second one, good. 40-31 Vikings, 5:17 to go. Cobb throws it in the middle. Vestal throws it over to Miller. He's wide open. He already made one, and so is Bartholomew. In and out, rebound Kenner. Kenner going to bring it down, running with it. Kenner gets hammered by Miller, and him and Bartholomew just hit heads. Was Eric not open right there?
No.
It looked like Kenner he could have gave it off to Eric for a deuce.
Well, he would have had about the time he got fouled because he had pulled up.
Cooper in the Kenner, turnaround, no good. Rebound, Jake, no good. Jake with the rebound again, back up for 2, no good. Rebound, Cooper, and he's fouled. I was fixing to say, are we going to get a call down there, reckon? Called it on Vestal. And Cooper the line to shoot 2. First shot by Cooper's good. He's got 4. Landon's out. Kenner's out. He brought in Eric Moore. I think right now he's just wanting Kenner to get a breather and talk to him is what I'm thinking. Second one on the way by Cooper. Gets the roll. 42-31 Vikings. 4:47 to go in the game. Ball's on the floor, but see that we can't pick it up. Cobb driving. Euro kicks it out. Ball's on the floor again. And they're going to call a foul? Are you serious?
On who?
They called it on Brody.
Wow.
Cobb in the Vestal. Back over. Kicks it out. Cobb going to be wide open. No good. Rebound by Peters. Great rebound there by Eric. Eric to Jake through his hands. Jake still had to dribble. Jake slows up, and they'll set up the offense. Jake over to Lee. Oh, Lee had a shot. Gives it up to Eric. Moore to Lee. Lee going right. Off to Eric Moore. Halfway through this fourth quarter. Moore lost the ball. Cobb bringing it down with a head full of steam. And it's blocked, but he's fouled. I'm going to call it on Jake. And if you're Kurt, I mean, you cannot keep Kenner out.
He's coming back in right now.
I know he needs a breather, but you just keeping Clarksburg in the ballgame. Just keeping them in it. Going through the motions. I mean, golly. First one by Cobb is good. He's got 7 on the night. Peters and Moore coming out. Totally different team without Colton. Absolutely totally different. Don't even look like the same team. No good. Nobody boxed out. Cobb dribbling it up top. 3:50 to go in the game. Gives it up. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound by Haston. Haston bringing it down. Look down the floor. Brody, too late. Just, we don't look. Bartholomew to Cobb. Back up top to Cobb. 3:22 to go. Off to Bartholomew. He can shoot. No good. Ball's on the floor. Timeout by the Rockets. Timmy, they just want it more. We're up 10, but we're acting like we're just not playing right. Am I the only one that sees that?
You're hard on them.
I know I'm hard on them, but golly, we play so much better than this.
I'm just giving you crap.
I mean, my goodness, we act like we just don't want to get on the floor. We don't want to. I mean, we were doing that in the third quarter. What happened to it here in the fourth?
Yeah. They just got to. They got to figure out what they want to do and just do it. They're kind of overthinking a lot of stuff right now. You can tell that even by the shots itself. And defense, you just got to get a stop right here. Get back on top. Landon's got to be careful.
Wallace with it. Throws it up top to Bartholomew. Over to Halter. Halter back up top to Bartholomew. Swings it over to Cobb with under 3 to go. Cobb, guarded by Lee. Gonna give it off to Bartholomew. Back to Cobb. Cobb gives it up. Halter. Off to Bartholomew. Back to Cobb. Cobb for three. Good. 42-35. Vikings, 2.5 to go. Lee off to Haston. Kenner. Rolls it to Landon. Landon off to Cooper. Cooper off to Mercer. Mercer for three. Short. Rebounded by the Rockets.
That should have been over the back.
And a foul on Mercer. And there'll be 2 shots coming for the Rockets with 2:17 to go. Vestal to the line to shoot 2. He's 4 of 5 tonight. First one's good. Back to 6. You cannot let them get another. I mean, they've already done it 3 times. In and out, rebound Warren. Warren to Lee. Lee bringing it down. Lee stops. Throws it up top to Cooper. Cooper spins, and he walks. And we're going to have a delay of game warning on the Vikings. .207 to go here in the game. Vikings are just trying to hold on, Timmy. We got to get pumped up. Cobb with it. And swing it over to Halter. And he walked. And he's going to give a delay of game warning on Halter. So Halter will come out, and who's the other one? And Miller will come out. If Cooper are going to throw it in. Over to Haston through his hands. He gets it back over to Lee. 2 minutes to go. And a foul on Cobb. That's his 4th. So 2 shots coming for the Vikings, 2. And Brody Lee to the line to shoot 2. In and out. They're bringing them in for offense, defense, looks like. Gets the roll. Brody with 9, and it's 43-36 Vikings with 1:56 to go. Cobb off to Halter. Halter. Bartholomew to Cobb. In the corner, wide open for 3. No good. Through the hands. Rebound by the Rockets. No good. Cooper with the rebound. And Cooper will be fouled by Miller. That's his 4th. 2 shots coming for Cooper. Oh, that's his 5th, so I missed one. He'll end the night with 3. I don't know why they do that anyway. They're not going to tee them up, even if the clock goes off. And Glosson will come in. And Cooper to line to shoot 2 here for the Vikings with 1:39 to go. They try to give the Vikings a little bit more of a cushion than 7 points. Doesn't get the roll. Second one's good. Cooper with 6. It's 44-36 Vikings. Halter off to Cobb. Minute and a half to go. Cobb to Halter. Back to Cobb. Cobb driving. And an offensive foul, and I think Jake sold that.
Good job, though. That's huge.
I mean, you just got to tip your hat to Jake. I mean, that was a great sell job. Cooper into Brody. Brody off to Cooper. Cooper to Haston. Get it across. Kenner. And Coach Kirk trying to yell at Kenner to get it across. He wants a full. I mean, who was up there at the top of the key, Tim? I mean, the top of the baseline over there, sideline.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I want to say it was either Landon or Brody, and Kenner just didn't think about throwing it to him. Oh, me.
Both teams will be shooting free throws no matter what now.
Yeah, both teams with 5. With them without Cobb, that's like us without Colton almost. We're totally different. Well,
do you press since you ain't got Cobb out there?
Yes,
I would too.
I would press all night. they have not done good against the press. I mean, Now the first quarter they did all right, but now without Cobb, make their guards that have not gotten the ball around, make them go.
Yeah, I agree. Just got to watch Landon. Landon's the only problem you got because you don't want him fouling out.
No. Cooper will get it into Kenner, and Kenner will just try to get the clock to run down. Kenner gives it up to Cooper. Cooper off to Landon. Landon to Kenner. Under a minute to go. And a foul on Bartholomew. That's his second, and Kenner to the line to shoot 2 to try to give the Vikings a 10-point lead. First one's good. Kenner's got 20 points, but he's only made 4 field goals. No good. Rebounded by the Rockets, 45-36. Halter with it. He's going to drive, gets it off to Vestal. Vestal throws a wild one up, no good. Rebound Cooper.
Trying to get that foul, Jay.
Cooper to Jake. Off to Kenner. And Kenner gets fouled by Bartholomew. Bartholomew with his third. Kenner to the line again to shoot 2 with 36 seconds to go. If you're just tuning in, Frank Hughes beat Houston County 54-44. Wayne County won last night in thrilling fashion, 79-32. And McEwen only beat Collinwood 46-43. Second one by Kenner, good. He makes both. And the Vikings lead 47-36 with 35 seconds to go. Halter with it. Off to Bartholomew. To Halter. Halter for 3. No good. Rebound by Cooper. Cooper lobs it down to Kenner. 23 seconds. Kenner down to Mercer. Mercer will pull it out. And a foul on number 14, Halter, his second. And 2 shots coming here for Jake Mercer. Jake's first is good. He's got 7. Make it 8. 49-36, biggest lead of the night for the Vikings. 16.9 to go. Halter to Vestal. Back to Halter. Halter going to pull up jumper. No good. Rebound by Bartholomew. Back to Vestal. Vestal for 3. No good. Rebound Kenner. And that's it. Final score, Perry County 49. Perry County 49. Rockets 36. We'll take about a 2-minute break. Be back for more on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back, everybody. Final score, Vikings 49, Clarksburg 36. And, Timmy, we were hoping it'd be 49-15 at the half.
Yeah.
But I think the best thing you can say tonight is survive and advance.
Yep.
You survived, you'll advance. Did we play good? I'm going to tell you right now, we did not. Did we play enough to win? Yes. But the biggest thing, we have to come out, no matter who you play, and go all out, all 48. Sorry. 32 minutes. I'm thinking of NBA. 32 minutes. And really, I mean, people can hate me all they want to, but I would love to challenge them. Can you play better than you did tonight, Tuesday night? That's my challenge. Can you play better than you did tonight to try to go to the region championship?
Yeah, because you're going to have to.
You're going to have to. And the bad thing, and the biggest thing is, you're going to be on McEwen's court. They got confidence, even though we beat them by 19 here. Can you beat them on their court? Because earlier this year, we played terrible and only lost by 1 point. That team barely beat a Collinwood team tonight who we dominated 3 straight times.
Yeah.
Can you go on the road with possibly a hurt Colton and get a win where we have not been? This is only the second time we've gone to the region semi since 2012, and it's back-to-back years. But can you go into this semifinal game knowing with a win, you got 2 games left instead of just 1?
And it's going to be in a hostile environment.
And it will be. And you play the 7:45 game. Whew. First game, Wayne County, Frank Hughes. Second game, us and McEwen. More than likely, it'll be the winner of us will play Wayne County. I'm nothing against Frank Hughes. I didn't know they would do what they did to Houston County that well, but they did. Beat them by 10 points on the road. So whatever it was tonight, forget it.
Yep.
And do better the next time is all you can do. And I know Coach Kirk will have everybody ready, and that's all you can do.
I mean, honestly, that's got to be it. I mean, this is what it was. You survived, you advanced, but you forget about it. It no longer means anything.
No.
At all whatsoever. You're back to
all.
square one. Your record is 0-0.
Still 0-0.
So
I mean, mine and your job is though to tell everybody about their record. They're 18-6.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is right now, Timmy, 3 wins. You won tonight. Win Tuesday. Win next Friday or Saturday. I don't know. It might be Saturday. And you get a home and you get a home region championship. And that's what everybody wants. You want a home sub-state game at home. And if you get to that 20-win mark, you'll have it. That should be their goal right now. Be 20-6 going into next Saturday, or going into the Monday after this coming.
Yep.
Or Tuesday, one of the two. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But again, I think the Vikings will tell you we didn't play as good as we should have.
No.
But I think playing a team that's that you know that you're better than by 30, I think had a little bit to do with it too.
I agree 100%. That's been the Achilles heel for the Vikings all year long, is that we've played to the competition, and it's kind of bit us in the butt a couple of times, realistically.
Yep.
If you go all the way back to the losses, is you go back to that actual scenario, we play to the challenge. And sometimes we get some nail biters, and then sometimes we blow some people out. It just depends on how we're playing. Tonight, you definitely had some stuff against you. You got the Colton. You coming off a bad loss against Wayne County that you should have won. And
played a week.
And you've had a week off. You know, all that stuff, that adds up. But guess what? It doesn't matter now. You got to learn to forget about that. And it's hard to do that in high school because you keep on thinking about the past, keep on thinking what's worst case scenario. You can't do that. Play your game. That's the hardest part as a high school player, is you face that adversity against other teams and you get hit in the mouth. Well, and the old Rocky Balboa saying, it's not matter how hard you get hit, it's how fast you get back up when you get hit.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
And right now, I mean, yeah, the Vikings won. You can be happy, enjoy it, but you know you got a tougher challenge coming up Tuesday night. Now, granted, are we better than McEwen? Yes, I agree. But at their place, in their region tournament, you better bring your A games, all I got to say. You better come out ready to go, because you want to be that 25th team to make it to the state tournament, and we have the team to do it. As long as we're healthy and as long as we're playing as a team. Tonight, as a team, but we really didn't shoot the ball well. I mean, I think it comes down to how well we shot. Didn't shoot it good at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Final score, again, Vikings 49, Clarksburg 36. Rockets will finish the season 13-10-1. Reagan Halter and Jake Miller with 3 apiece. Also with 3 was Clay Glosson. 5 points for Garrett Bartholomew, 10 points for Trey Cobb. Leading scorer was the man in the paint, number 0, Weston Vestal. For the Vikings, they go to 18-6. And we've got Landon Warren with 4, Cooper Haston with 6, Jake Mercer with 8, Brody Lee with 9, and leading all scorers with a 22-piece was Kenner Haston, and most of his came on the free throw line.
It was definitely a quiet 22, that's for sure.
Well, he only made four shots. It was three shots in the paint and then a 3. That's all we made. So things weren't falling tonight, but hopefully, you live to see another day. You got 3 days to rest. Well, 2 days, and then you have the game, but just got to be ready to go, and we'll do it again. Like to thank Young's Funeral Home again for sponsoring us tonight. Also like to thank last night's sponsor, Buffalo Oaks, We are still looking for some votes. Still looking for some sponsors coming up. If you would like to sponsor the Vikings on Tuesday night, it's still $200. Get a hold of me on Facebook or wherever. Get my number. I'm sure you can find it. It's not hard. And hit me up so we can do that. But I've got to have a $200 check to do these games on the road. And at least I'm hoping, because I'm pretty sure we will, as long as we can pay. I mean, as long as we pay. So either way. But final score, Vikings 49, Rockets 36. For Gus Mathis, Tim Thomas, we'll see y'all next Tuesday night at 7:45. We'll try to have pregame, NYX pregame right around 7:30. And we'll see what the Vikings look like Tuesday night in the region semifinals against the McEwen Warriors. As I'm Jay Henson saying so long from Dave Rose Memorial. We'll see you Tuesday night as you've been watching Viking basketball on 113 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the Town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.